Good morning, everybody. What's going on? My name is Will. Welcome back to another episode here on Wernolau Farm. That's an interesting one. New special offer Error B. I hope you guys are all doing okay, and yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. That's not particularly helpful. That's quite useful actually. Yeah, that'd be quite nice. Buy another one of them. Oh dear, that's a good start. Then we'll go ahead and we'll purchase another one of them. So yes, I hope you guys are all doing okay, and yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. Yeah, I don't think we'll need anything like that at the moment. But yeah, so yeah, hopefully you guys are all doing okay, and yeah, welcome back to another episode. So, what we're going to be doing today? Well, I'm going to have a little look at how much this has gone down. 28%. So yeah, it really is not going down very quickly at all. So that's quite good. So we're going to get a bit of rain later on tonight. Other than that, the forecast looks really good, to be honest. There's not really too many problems. So yeah. Right, let's have a little gander. So, got a bit of bale wrapping to go ahead and do. Now, on the bale collection, they've actually said that I can have the bales, which is actually really cool. They've said that I can go ahead and collect them. I think this one's going to be about 10 grand for 12 bales, which is pretty good. So yeah, they said that they'll happily sell them to me if I go and pick them up. So that's not really a problem. So that's good. I left that open once again last night, unfortunately. Anyway, first of all, what we're going to go ahead and do is, obviously, as per, we're going to go ahead and we're going to collect. I do need to do these at some point. I need to work out a way of doing them. I've been neglecting them for a little while, to be fair. It's not a problem. I just need to I need to buy a leash for them, really, and then try a different way of transporting them because they don't fit in that trailer, which obviously is a bit annoying. So yeah, but I hope you guys are all doing okay. And yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So what we'll go ahead and do is we'll go ahead and we will get this taken over to our other yard, where they've dropped the cattle off for us, ready to be unloaded into the other, ready to be unloaded into that pen. So yes, I hope you guys are all doing okay, and yeah, like I said, things are looking a bit rosier now with the hay, so we can, yeah, well, I was anyway, but we're going to be doing a bit more feeding pretty soon. Obviously, we don't actually have brought in hay, but yeah, like I said, we can go ahead and we can pick it up off of that field because apparently they've got really good hay. So yeah, it's happy days by me. So yeah, but I hope you guys are all doing okay, and yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So yeah, I don't think they've mowed it yet. So yeah, they just said let me know, and obviously when the weather's good. Well, I think they're probably going to be mowing it obviously in this good patch, which would be good. Harvester's still over there. We need to go ahead and collect that as well pretty soon. So yeah, we need to go ahead and bring that back at some point. I don't think we're going to get anything else for that, so that's fine. So yeah, I think we'll have to keep the hay down here though, because we simply haven't got enough space, unfortunately, at the other yard at the moment. So yeah. So yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll just jump into here. So yeah, as you guys can see, these guys are already loaded up, which is good, with the board across. So yeah, they only leave, well, literally at 8 o'clock they leave. Hence the reason, obviously, I come straight on over here. That's good, because obviously they can't, so they ain't got the power to be able to lift the thing, so that's good. Right, let's have a little gander. So got that one and that one. So we can go ahead and we can accept that one. So that's a square and that's a round. So unfortunately it's two different contracts, but it is what it is. Let's have a little look. So that's pretty good. So that's nice for us. That's good. Perfect. So yeah, these guys have also said that I can have their bales that they do as well. I say these guys. They're both owned by Noah, so they're all bloody Noah. Literally, Noah is literally the local guy in the area, to be honest. So yeah, he did say I could have them as well when he's doing them. So that'll be quite useful. Actually, I might just text him and just say, has he made them already? Because he might have made them already. So it's this should here that he's going to do some grass for us. Right, let me just text him. I don't know when they were going to be ready. Oh bloody hell, yeah. Cool. Right. Yeah, just look about the messages. It's ready. So because obviously it's going to rain tonight, we need to go and pick them up. Really. So yeah, he just said go ahead and just accept it and then just cancel it off. Sweet. Obviously he's going to cancel it from his end, so I don't get a penalty. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick up these 12 bales. Oh, hello. The hell. So yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll just pick up these 12 bales then. I didn't actually realise that. Yeah, because obviously otherwise it's a bit late to be making hay. That was very late. To be fair, I don't think we've actually had any rain since we've been back, so that's probably why he's been able to do it. Over the past 2 days, I don't think we've had any rain, have we? I don't think so. But yeah, no, he said that they're ready to be collected now if I want to go ahead. So you just have to just accept it and just cancel it off. That's cool. That's useful. Cool. I might just get one of those small little stackers actually. Because otherwise I've got a handball one, which is going to be a pain in the arse. So I can't fit that big stacker in my shed. So that's no good. What am I going over here for? I'll get the bloody trailer on. Yeah, well, see, I've got a bit of money at the moment, so I can go ahead and do a little bit of that. So yeah, I need to go and jump over and go and just grab my forager at some point from their land. That's got to come back to us, probably for a full service, because we're not going to need it, I don't think, anymore. I think we're done. Because obviously we're out of season now, so... I suppose there's only 12 bales, isn't it? But the problem is obviously getting them off at the other end. It's going to be my problem. So we're in no real rush to get this thing full, but so yeah, it needs to be done. Cool. Alright, come on in, girls. Are we even in? No, we're not. Okay, can't even do that. Oh. We've got to go right back up to the bloody gate with this then. Which is most annoying. I think we'll be alright just putting them straight into the trailer, to be honest. Right. Let's get these girls lifted out. That's the ticket. One. Yep. Out you come. Come on, girls. Out you come. Excellent. That's good. So yeah, they're all going to come out of there. Excellent. Running by. Right, cool. So yeah, obviously that's going to be the next one to do. And obviously, yeah, we can go ahead. It's just 12 bales. Yeah, that's my issue. Is that obviously I don't know if we've got any other stackers actually. I doubt it. No. Sadly, we don't quite have enough money for that one actually, unfortunately. We could do getting a stacker. Although, like I said, that one is a bit big. I prefer to use something like that. Would be a bit better. Anyway. So yeah, so that's good. Like I said, yeah, I think he's going to be baling not tomorrow, but the day after he's going to be baling that one. So that's quite good. But yeah, so like I said, if go ahead, we'll see we've got 12 bales. So we'll go ahead and we'll accept that one. I'm not sure when these people want these two wrapping. Well, yeah, it'll probably be done today. Unless he mows that one tomorrow, I'm not sure when he's going to go ahead and mow it. Anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll just accept this. Like I said, that stacker won't really stack very well. So, yeah. Cool. Right, they're all off. They've all run off over there, so that's good. So we can go ahead and we can drop this off now. So yeah, like I said, look at the messages. They're ready already, so that's good. That's why it's obviously at the top of the list, because it was urgent. But obviously it's no longer urgent. We're just taking them ourselves now, which is good. So that's good. Cool. So yeah, that said, I need to get a trailer that obviously we can transport those animals with. Which is doable, not this one, because it's not tall enough, unfortunately. Which is most annoying. So yeah, but obviously, yeah, like I said, we've got a bit of bale wrapping to be doing today as well. Yeah, but I didn't realise that they're ready to be collected ASAP, and obviously it's going to rain tonight, so yeah. So like I said, I think he's going to do them for me for 10k, whatever the cancellation fee is what it is. Well, it says cancellation fee, just so we can go ahead and grab them. So, we should be able to fit 6 on the low loader, to be fair. The low loader's parked over there, so that'll be okay. But yeah, so like I said, he's happy to supply us with some more bales, because obviously we desperately need some hay. So we'll get that taken off. Cool. So we'll go ahead and we'll just drop this here. Right, so we'll go ahead and we'll just reverse this round here somewhere. Got lots of wood to be chopped, that's for sure. So yeah, like I said, I mean, it doesn't look like I can fit any more in there, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and we'll just drop this off here for now. Actually, I need to go ahead and pick up my forks. I'll go ahead and do that. I think it'll just be a shower tonight, so I'm not really that fussed, to be honest. But yeah, obviously the hay could do coming in. So yeah, it happens. But yeah, we'll try and get them wrapped as well today if we can, but I doubt it. It depends. So we should be able to get 6 on the back of this trailer, so it should only just be the 2 loads. But like I said, there's no point using the stacker because we've got to unload them at the other end anyway. So all that we're gaining is just the time of obviously of stacking them on the trailer, which is minutes. So and we're paying for that privilege. So yeah, we shall not be doing that, Nico. So yeah, so we're heading down to field 26. We've got to remember there's definitely the hay one. I said we haven't had any rain, that's why. I just suddenly realised that. Makes a lot of sense why he's trying to get rid of them. But yeah, like I said, I didn't realise. Oh, hello. I didn't realise quite how much he actually owned. He literally owns everything around here. What's that thing still running? So yes, we'll have to go and collect these, and then like I said, all I have to do is then just cancel them off. That's good. So yeah, so we're off down to field 26 to go and do field 26 to start off with. So yeah, hopefully we're going to get all 3 done today. I don't know, we'll have to see. It'll be, yeah, I don't know, we'll have to see. But yeah, so we're off down to field 26 to go and pick all of them up. This is down at his yard, which we don't own yet. Yeah, obviously that's the only other yard now, so... there is one on the outskirts there, but I'm not sure if he owns that one or someone else does. We've got 2 other yards actually, haven't we? We've got our 2 yards. Maybe he's got... Yeah, he must have 2, because he owns all of the land. And he's looking to sell off some land as well, so... Yeah, as you can see, he's been quite busy around here recently, so... Let me have a little ganders around here. Be a bit careful because I don't want to... I think it's this field here, isn't it? Field 26. So yeah, it's just a few square bales. So just got 12 square bales, which is nice and easy. Excellent. So yeah, and then obviously once we collected, obviously because it's on the account, it's to be charged anyway. Yeah, and he'll just sell them to me for that, so that's fine by me. Well, hey, that's a good start. So yeah, Our hay is slightly saved, which is good. We can probably put a bit of this to good use as well. At some point. I don't think we were going to get all 12 on the back here, but I'm hoping that we can get 6 on the back here. I don't know, actually, no, 2. We might get 8 actually. Don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, obviously all of those 500 add up, that's for sure. And obviously, yeah, this needs collecting ASAP. I didn't realise that he had it in the field, and I just looked, I was like, oh, he says ASAP. Yeah, because obviously it's going to rain tonight, so of course he wants them gone. Oops, did not mean to drop it like that. I don't know, we might be able to get all 12 on here. Because we might be able to have 6 on the bottom and 6 on the top. In which case, we'll be alright. But yeah, so that's obviously why I won't sell them to me, because obviously... Brilliant, that's great. Don't know what that noise was. That's why I won't sell them to me anyway. We can get all 12 on, which I think we probably will actually. Depends about the back. We'll have to see how bad the back is. Yeah, if we can get all 12 on, we'll be alright to just store it in the yard as well. This is not ideal being on the back of the trailer, but we can sort that out another time. I think we should be okay with 12. We're not going to be over the weight or anything, so yeah, I think we should be alright. That's good. Yeah, I think we'll be good. So I need to come up with a good way of doing the animals. There's always a way around it. So I don't know how, but what I don't get is why they're offering a trailer for it if you can't even trailer them. Makes no sense. But yeah, obviously it's not going to be worth it leasing the trailer for it, that's my issue. This is the other problem, is when you brake hard, the bale shifts forward on these forks, which is a bit annoying. Excellent. It's really good. So yeah, and obviously, like I said, I'll come back, I'll do the baling as well. So yeah, there's a little bit of grass that he said that I could have. Once he's done in the field that's next to mine. There's a little bit of grass he said he'd be happy to give me. I mean, size is not too much of a problem. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we can go ahead and we can add that too. Although, it depends when it's ready, because like I said, obviously we've still got the other pit that I need to wait for first. Oh, we actually wrap them actually. That's the other option. We use them as a wrap bale, which is a lot better for us. I know obviously I've sold a little bit of silage, but yeah, obviously, yeah, I'll give them a fair price, because obviously I can put it through our BGA. Because obviously, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be desperate or not, to be honest. Like I said, I shouldn't have really sold that load, but I don't know. Like I said, we'll get it back, we'll see. See how we get on. But yeah, no, we can easily get these all on here. I didn't actually realise that. Yeah, no, he's a sound guy, to be fair. But yeah, so we're going to be paying 10 grand for this. And obviously then we should get a bit of money back from him for doing the wrapping as well. Can't believe that I didn't... it's crazy how he earns so much. So I'm going to be taking a bit off of him, but yeah, yes, obviously we can just leave this just on this trailer for now. I might have to start using it already, to be honest. We'll have to see. So now I need to then bring the wrapper back out here. A bit of fun. Thing is, I need the trailer and it'll be full. That's my problem. It might be best just to take it straight down there. But yeah, so if I go ahead and wrap those ones in situ, so that'll be it. Yeah, I can go ahead and just wrap those square ones in situ as well. So yeah, my BJ's hungry anyway, so yeah, we can produce them into energy. It'll be worth it. I don't know, I haven't actually discussed how much you're going to charge me for the grass yet. Probably not very much. It's a tiny field, that one. But yeah, no, I'm mega happy with that. Yeah, we can easily fit that many on. To be honest, we could probably go up a bit higher. Obviously, when you start going up to 3s, it's a bit more difficult though. I was trying to avoid restrapping, but it probably was worth it. Never mind. Means we're not driving into it by accident, which is good. But yeah, no, like I said, no, he's really happy with that. Excellent. Right, if he's waiting for a bit of moisture to go in the grass. Because apparently he doesn't have a wrapper. Hence the reason we're going to be wrapping those for him. And I think the other ones. Because of how small the field is. Will that take 2 hours? Not even that. Alright. That's good. So yeah, we've got 5 bales there. We'll just cart them back. So yeah, like I said, we're definitely in a position to be able to do that. Yeah, obviously a bit urgent for it. This one would be a good one, although it's not. There's 3 bloody trees. To be fair, I don't mind doing that because, like I said, it'd be good to actually pull them straight down to the yard somehow. Not sure that's going to be happening, but yeah. Cool. Right. Put the straps on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Odd amount that. It's good. Excellent. So all strapped down and ready to go. All 12 bales are on the back of the trailer. That's worth that, wasn't it? Excellent. So ready to take these back to the yard, and then I'll go ahead and I will put these somewhere. Where, I've got no idea. I think these will need to go back down to the other yard, to be honest. We ain't really got the space for them at the moment, unfortunately. It's going to be a slow old trip as well. Yeah, we ain't really got the space for them at all. That's why I'm trying to keep them over at the other yard. Yeah, obviously going over there and collecting is not really ideal. But yes, we'll put these into use because obviously we've got 12 more bales now. So we can do a bit more of a feed. Obviously in November they're running out of grass. Obviously they're in the same pasture. So yeah, so like I said, we'll put it to use anyway. So I think we're probably every other day at the moment is what they're going to need feeding. We were way over that though a few days ago, last week, but not really ideal. But like I said, I didn't really know what we were doing with the hay situation. We're still going to struggle, to be fair. I think this was made in October, which is mental. Back when I made the other stuff, I think. It's been so dry since then, to be fair. It's been nice. Yeah, we'll get a little bit of rain tonight, but nothing substantial in the forecast. So yeah, we'll go put the round bale thingy on. So I need to put this somewhere. I'm also conscious that the head is outside as well. Not particularly ideal. Like I said, I'm waiting for that pit to ferment so I can add it to the other one and just put it all together. It's the only way that we can really do it at the moment. That's good. So yeah, we'll probably have to go and unload this in the other shed at some point. We might be alright. I don't know. We'll have to see. The other thing is that shed up there. We've got a little shed up there, but yeah, we'll run out of space quite quickly. Actually, we have got the other shed over at the other yard, actually, which I could leave these in. I could leave a load of stuff up there, because obviously we removed the pit out there. There is no point leaving the bales over there, though. Really. So yeah, we've got obviously that pit all done. So yeah, this should really be for trailers. Okay, we've got plenty of space in here at the moment. That's good. Yeah, I forgot I dropped a bit at the back there. Yeah, I'm not really that bothered about that, to be honest. We'll just chuck this at the back here for now. Said we'll sort out the other shed in a second. But yeah, that will solve that for now. Yeah, I just need to remember that's in there. We'll just get it shifted now. Fair, we're actually busy enough that we don't need to. Yeah, that all just needs to be picked up. Go into the other barn. Try and forget that's there. So we'll leave that in there for now. That said, yeah. We only chucked the straw bales there because I was going past there anyway. And same with the hay, I was literally over there anyway. So, yeah, that's why they ended up there, but there's absolutely no point in leaving them over there. This bucket can not go here anymore. I shall pick this bucket up and we shall put this into the... Actually, I need to obviously go ahead and do this section. Yeah, obviously that's all going to be reloaded up and then be put in the silage. So it's staying in there semi-preserved, but it's not going to last forever. I've got to be a bit careful with that. Cool. That's the tiny amount that we tried to get in there before we realised that there's holes at the back, which obviously meant we couldn't tip in there, so yeah. Not ideal. So while I'm still remembering, we'll go ahead and we'll dump that in there. We're going to get around there. Ooh, just literally. So you've got all of this, which obviously is going to be carted back to the yard at some point. I should have space for a bucket in here, yeah. That's good. So we'll leave that there. We'll be reloading the chaff up first into there. I know. I don't know. Yeah, we will. But the problem that I've got with that is that we're not going to have a lot of space. We might have to use all available trailers, which might mean that we can't do it like that. We can do it on the last load. That's not really particularly useful, though, is it, really? Oh well. We can do it in some way, shape, or form. Right, bale wrapper. She be vibing. She be vibing. Put this thing back on. The other thing I did actually realise as well is that stupidly we've leased a hay turner, which I didn't actually realise. So we're now in kind of the market for a used hay turner. So as soon as one of those comes up, that'll be good. Why is that not? Oh, because it's not on the back. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, there's not a hay turner on here at the moment. Never know load which I could go ahead and in all seriousness go ahead and buy, and then have one for each then. But yeah, so if we go ahead and just go down here, I completely forgot about that. I think it's a hay turner. Oh no, it's not a hay turner. It's this wrapper. Funny enough, it's this wrapper that we've got on these, which I didn't actually realise. So yeah, we should probably look at swapping it out, either for that one or actually buying for 16 grand. We may as well go ahead and just buy that one. Yeah, because obviously I've had it on lease for 16 grand. I didn't realise it was so cheap, to be fair. Or we can run this one, but obviously that one's not on the Teleana, and actually I really like the one on the Teleana. So yeah, but for 16 grand, yeah, obviously I'll use it to do this one, but yeah, I need to go ahead and pick it up, really. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, hold on. Green. Oh, that's because you get one pre-installed. What the hell is a support roller? Oh, is that okay? Telehandler, we need the telehandler, and then we need that as well, funny enough. So yeah, so we're definitely going to buy one of them. So when we go and swap our wrap, well, as soon as that's ready, which could be a little while longer, probably won't be ready tomorrow because obviously they've got to put those 2 extra bits on. So we're now back off over there, not 16, that's square. So we've got the one at the back which is round, and then the one at the front which is a square. Still quite a bit of power wrapping for November about. And then we're on to the cultivating. The cultivations are pretty good. I think our cultivate is probably big enough because obviously we've got to get in some of those tight entrances. So I can't really go anything bigger than what I've got. Tractor's fine for that. So cultivating should be fairly nice and easy for us. Just smash out a few of them. Obviously we can now start to consider our own fields as well. Yeah, we do need to go ahead and consider our own fields at some point. So we've got the slurrying to finish, which I should have done as much spreading. Obviously I can't do a lot because I don't have the machine to do. I don't even have the chipper yet, so I need to go ahead and purchase the chipper. We've got enough money now to go ahead and purchase the chipper. I've just suddenly realised, to be fair, we won't have enough money actually for that because we're going to lose 10 grand for the hay. Well, not lose. We're going to spend 10 grand on the hay. This will bring it up, but then the rest of that will be spent on 13 grand for the next load of cattle tonight. Yes. So that's good. I mean, I don't have to put my order in today. I can do it whenever. I just obviously need that pen full before the end of this month to obviously to be able to reap the benefits. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be going every other day. I think I should really be going around there every day, but it's a bit of a pain in the arse in the summer to be able to do that. It just seems to be those in that little corner that seem to just be. It's 24, so it's actually. I think we're over there. Now, how the hell do we get into there is my question. I think we've got to go all the way down the road, actually. Looks potentially like it. There's a wall that sticks out there. But yeah, so we should be every other day. I mean, for October it was okay because the grass was growing, but we pretty much lost all of the grass growth now. So these are just the final few fields that they had available. No, there's no entrance to this field in here. Okay. I did not realise that. So we must have to go An entrance over there, so I think it is literally just through the other bloody field. Bruh, 27 mile an hour in reverse? Hell yeah. Did not realise it could do that in reverse. That is sweet. But yeah, so obviously on the scale that he's doing, I'm pretty sure he owns basically every other field. Apparently. I didn't actually realise right where. So I think we must have been in the right place then. Where is this bloody field? We'll just drive. I'm sure we won't mind. It is what it is. Yeah, you literally just go in across here. Yeah, because obviously there's no real growth now, so. Stop! Thank you. That looks good. Oh, I need to turn on that. Looking good. Oh shit. That didn't go too well. In before we get a special offer with this wrapper. Lol. Yeah, I'm so happy with it. That's why I've gone ahead and placed an order. I love it. It's really nice. The noise it makes, it's perfect. And yeah, obviously perfect with a little drop box on the rear. Perfect little machine. And then we'll just unstrap one of them. Oop! Oh, damn it. It dropped down the side. Just put it in there. Nice and simple. Yeah. And just go straight to there. Wrap the strap back up. And there we go. Easy. Easy. That's the last. Oh no, there's one more. Sadly, we're going to lose a bit of wrap. Never mind, it is what it is, right? I think that's the last one, I reckon. Yes. Excellent. Right, I have to go and pick up the square one now. I'm going to pick up the square one. That's good. So yeah, what's that there? Cool. That's looking good. Still seem to have a nice little bit of grass about, to be fair, at the moment. Pretty good. I do feel like our feeding is slightly irregular sometimes. Obviously, yeah, we've got all of that lot. It's going up quite well for them. Obviously, the other one's got... It's not a massive grass patch, so yeah, that said, I mean, I think they've pretty much cleared that now. So probably throughout November we will need to move to it once every other day. So today being one of those days. So it's first, third, yeah. I think that's what we'll have to do. So yeah, it's just gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass, that's all. Also should really be feeding a bit more regularly as well. Like first thing. I'll drop that off. This is going to need to go to the back here somewhere, to be fair, for now, because I can't actually fit it in that shed. Right, bale fork. Actually, no, bucket first of all. I don't really know, to be fair, at the moment. We seem to be not really using the lassie very much. I need a tractor on the feeder, but obviously our feeder's a bit big. That's the other problem, is how big our bloody feeder is. If we had a bit of a smaller feeder, I'd be more inclined to do it, I think. I think our feeder's a bit small. A bit large, rather. Only fills it up half. So I don't know. Well, we'll put the Massey on the feed, although we're going to need the Massey tomorrow for the cultivating. I might actually go for a smaller feeder. I don't know, did I see one on sale? No. Did we do them about the straw in the end? I don't think we did. I mean, they're still on. They don't need a lot of straw. Like I said, straw's going to be a big problem. Still over halfway. The bedding is still in good condition. Got a bit more slurry come through now. So you've got digestate to start loading as well. What is the hurling actually on, to be fair? Because we can use that. Fertiliser. Oh yeah, of course. Ideally we need like one of each on everything. Yeah, I think maybe this mix is a bit big. I think that's maybe the mistake we made. I think potentially. Oops. That's potentially the mistake that we made. But yeah, like I said, the straw is going to be the biggest problem, but I'm not too fussed about the straw. Because, like I said, in my app it's ringing down as being recorded in good condition. So, along with the food is in good condition, but it doesn't mean that it's not low-ish. But it's pointless generating too much. But then again, because obviously we're in a pit, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. I don't know why the hell I'm mixing it here. But that just seems to have been what's happened. Never mind. That's what's going to happen. Stupid. So yeah, like I said, I think we made the mistake of having a bit too big a mix of it. Looks like. I'll drop that into there anyway. I think every other day is fair. I don't think we need to go every day. But obviously that outfield, they don't need feeding until they've got full capacity in there because of the amount of grass they've got to jump on. Because obviously these guys have got no grass anymore. Which is a bit annoying. I don't want that. I could do with just tidying up the shed a little bit. Maybe I can put some racking in here. See, obviously the rest of these barrels can go into this smaller shed, just not right now. See something with that as well. I'm not going to bother bringing the other ones back, but obviously I'm not going to take them over there thinking about it. That'd be stupid. So we just need to get 12 spaces, effectively. Power. Excellent. I need to double check actually how many cattle we need to buy because I cannot remember. I can't actually remember how many we actually need. Let me have a little gander at that in a second. So we've got one more field to go ahead and do for our next door neighbour. Good old Noah. It's all just Noah. The entire lot's just Noah. Still wants to ted some grass, really? Ugh. Ploughing as well. What the? I didn't realise we had sunflowers to go this year. Oh, crikey. Did I see No. Thought I saw a sunflower header. Obviously that's what I need then. I've got a few sunflowers to do. Right. Yeah, we've got plenty to do. Right. So what that will go ahead and do is that will then push forage into there. Hopefully it won't drop it out the other end. It might do, to be fair. It will do. Now I've got to put some more, got to put 2 buckets in there. Well, that's a bit stupid, isn't it? Right. I've got to put 2 buckets in there. Oops. Fair, I might have to buy that field just so that I can actually dump all of the chaff in that. That was a bit silly. Finished. I should have done that before, I just put it away. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is a big old job, don't get me wrong. This is a big old pit. You know, I'll always take silage, like I said, to go ahead and feed the... It's doing about 1% a day, so roughly it's about a tray load a month it'll eat through. Which is not terrible. I might just leave this in here, to be fair. I think it'll be alright. So we're not fully secure yet, but... Yeah. Not yet, anyway. We've got a bit more, got a few more walls to put up before we can be fully secure. Yeah, like I say, I don't need to go ahead and feed the ones that are out to pasture yet. I've only given them a little bit. They'll be alright until, obviously, we're full. That's better, isn't it? That's where we're getting 46 from, so it's 2 loads. There we are. I don't like this feeding station at all, right? Unfortunately. I don't like it. Yeah. What I'll then do is I'll then go and just tip that way. I don't know, or not. Oh, hold on. Oh, it just gets separated. Or is that it, actually? That might be it. Ah, that's why. So the rest of this can go over to the other yard then. That's why it was such a small amount. No, we'll leave that in there, actually. We'll leave that where it was. Cool. Right, I'll drop that. Yeah, I might not order any more cattle today. I don't think we'll need to be fair. I think we'll be okay for now. No, I don't know. The other thing as well is this wrap on this is going to be interesting. Yeah, I can't really leave the motor out, I don't think. See, I don't have any more wrap on this. Be alright for now, hopefully, on this field, but... So I'm just going to run out of time, so... Well... Yeah. Just want to have a little look at the legal lettering quickly on here, because I cannot remember. It's stamped inside somewhere. 150. We're doing about 6 at a time. Yeah, we're doing 6 at a time. So it's 150 divided by 6. 25 days. So we can't miss many days, to be fair. I need to be buying every single day to be able to get them all filled up. We missed a good few days before we lost a lot of money originally, but on the plus side, it won't matter too much because we're not going to be out of because obviously they need 5 months when we want that filled back. But to be fair, I might not need that filled back by then, to be honest. But yeah, so I couldn't do anything because obviously we mowed that field, so it depends. I might want that field back, I don't know yet. I think we should be alright, but yeah, 150 cattle, that's mad. It's quite a big area, much bigger than the other one. I'm thinking of extending that out, to be honest. There's not many rails in here. Just drive this round for a few hours in this field. So yeah, so we do need to order some more. Like I said, I can only miss 3 days. And that includes any days I've gone on holiday. I might be going on holiday again. Well, I will be going on holiday before the end of the month. This is my problem, is how the hell? Yeah, we'll be going on holiday before the end of the month. When am I going away? About a week, I think. Something like that. How do we even get into that one? This is my other issue, is getting into the fields around here is just an absolute pain in the arse. I think he must be based in the other farm a bit. I have to go for a bloody walk now, mate. Is it? Oh yeah, it is that one. No, there's 3 other yards around here because we've got the sheep one as well. Because we've got this one. Oh no, sorry, no, this is the sheep one. Yeah, sorry, this is their sheep. I think this is... There should be some pasture somewhere. Pretty sure it is this one. Oh no, it's this one. Yeah, there's the... Yeah, so he obviously hasn't got any sheep on here, but... Yeah, so it's set up for sheep. There's troughs, there's... yeah. The other thing is obviously... There's running water. That's the other problem. Or a water trough. I don't think it's actually got running water. Oh. Okay. I need to work that actually. To change that. The amount of rattler we've got on here will be fine. Brilliant. Still on 5. Yeah, it really doesn't use that much, does it? Easy. So weird for it to get in. I don't know why you can't get in from the corner here. I suppose because it's sheep in it. That's why it's got the fence across it. A bit of a jump. 3 more bales. Excellent. Drop her off, fold her up, the job's a good one. Like I said, the other job, like I said, we can't lose any days, to be honest. We need 25 days, which are going to be consumed when I'm away. Because I'm away for 2 days. So, yeah, we can't lose any days. We've missed one as well at the start, haven't we? I think we missed one at the start. Otherwise, it's all going to be hickledy-pickledy. Then again, it isn't too bad if it's hickledy-pickledy, but we lose a lot of money. We lose more money than just selling the other stock. I suppose it could be 50-50 actually. Oh no, because it can go over. Actually, no, never mind. No. It always used to be that you couldn't go over the amount, but you can now go over the amount. You just have to transfer them out of the pen immediately. So as soon as they give birth, you transfer them out. Whereas you couldn't go over that number even if they gave birth, which meant you had to effectively halve your pen size, or keep halfway up that number. Now you can do that. I haven't worked out how that's going to work yet, but yeah, we can do that. And then we'll just push them into another pen. Although we don't have another pen to put them in. Yeah. In theory, we can just load up the calves into a smaller pen, actually. Anyway, that's May's problem, or April's problem, whatever. They're looking alright, to be fair. Yeah, I should have muck spread that one, to be honest. To be fair, I suppose I can start on that because we have our own muck. We don't need to process the wood chips yet. So we will need to. But I do need a muck spreader before I can do that. At the moment, I can't find one that's small enough really for what we want. That's why we did it, because obviously the slurry is getting full. If I hadn't have done it, then we would have ended up with too much slurry. That's good. We shall go ahead. So I don't know how much manure is actually classed as being there. The other option is that we get ourselves a bigger... We can't do that with the slurry, because obviously it's all integrated in, but the manure we can. Potentially. Well, not potentially. I don't know how much is technically like there. See, we've actually got some soil as well. Yeah, we can't. Well, I suppose we can do that. Oh, no, we can't. Yeah, we're definitely going to need the header for that. Cool. Yeah, I don't know how much manure that's been classed as. So yeah, we're a third. See, because we've emptied the slurry, we're okay. The slurry's not the same though. Right. What should we do today? The other problem that I've got is that obviously we won't be able to manure where the muck is. Means we're going to lose some yield on that side. Yeah, this has got to go actually because can't leave that there. Hush, child. I'll put this away. Yeah, this should be under lock and key. Like I said, I've been a bit naughty with the sheds recently, which worries me. Particularly in that I'm putting it online. Not good. Right. And grab the next load of the animals. It's good. But yeah, so obviously the only benefit if we didn't want to was obviously that they'll be calving at the right time that we can have the field back if we want to cut it for grass. I don't think we will. Because we'll have 150 cattle in there to get rid of otherwise. It's good. Right. So we'll go ahead and we'll take them to the drop-off point. This is the problem, is that they can't get the Arctic round this corner at the bottom. So that's why they have to come up to the top there. Bit of a pain in the arse, but that's what it is, isn't it? Well, we've done quite well with that, to be honest. Done quite well with that. Yeah, like I said, I don't think we've had any. Well, we haven't had any rain since we've been back, and I don't think we had any rain before then either. Hence the reason we were able to do our own hay as well. It wasn't very good, but it did the job. I'm probably going to build on that bit, to be fair. I'm probably not going to have it again. Yeah. Drop that down. So yeah, we can put something in there, and that shed could be tidied a lot. Yeah, this is a bit of a mess. Don't know how we ended up with those bales all the way over there, to be fair. Cool. Right, we'll go ahead and we shall... 13 grand. I think we're going to be short. Oh, no, we're not. So we'll put them into there, as per. We're not going to be short because we've got the 2 incomes coming in for the actual baling. For the bale wrapping, rather. So we're not going to be short. This is the one that I think is going to mow for us. So that's quite useful. So we'll have that one as well. Because I either need to keep the BGA hungry or... Because obviously the BGA, otherwise the BGA is sat there losing me money. Because obviously I'm having to pay the staff to not me do a lot. That's good. Cool. I'm certainly growing. So I think Noah's going to be retiring soon anyway, so we've got to be... we'll start taking some land off of him. I've taken one field off him already, that one with the crop in that he said that I could have. Which I'm so glad I did, but we still don't have enough straw. Another issue. There we have it. Right, that is that all done. So hopefully that'll allow us to have enough money back to be able to take the to be able to pay him for the hay. So after having 30 grand, we're now. So I did spend 16 grand on that new machine. We can go ahead and we can get that all swapped over. But yeah, no, that looks all okay. That's good. So what do we have? Got that one. Obviously, can't do them yet. That's gonna be the day after, I should imagine. So go ahead and we can cancel that. So yeah, 10 grand for that. Slightly short of 10 grand, I reckon. Might put us into a minus. Nope, it won't put us into a minus. Easy. So yeah, we've got a cultivating day due tomorrow, I reckon. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that, and that all tomorrow. Yeah, should be all okay. We've got a lot of harvest jobs to do, which would be good. Yeah, got fruit collection. Happy days. So yeah, that's not really something that we can do, but yeah, as I said, we'll just work our way through. Cool.